Sunday football. It's back. The Bengals are playing the Buffalo Bills. And Jermaine Burton continues to be an absolute fucking psychopath. Well, good afternoon either way. Thank you, I'm assuming, Lucian, for tuning in. It's going to be an afternoon of football. It's pretty snowy in Buffalo from what I see. I mean, it's Buffalo. It's perennially snowy. But we are here. I'm here in my little apartment in Cincinnati, and I'm going to turn on some scores. The playoff just got the college football playoff just got the bracket just got released. JMU snuck in. I have a buddy who went to JMU, and he is ecstatic. And it's gonna be a fun playoff. Bama got in, which who cares? We get to see him lose on a national stage, and I'm cool with that. But it is an exciting day nonetheless. Bengals versus Bills. I think it's going to be obviously a duel of quarterbacks between Burrow and Allen. I don't know if there's going to be a ton of offense considering the weather, but we're going to see. So, looks like they're doing Jamar Chase right now. They're saying like players of the game. They're saying Jamar Chase. It's Greg Olsen on the game today, so that'll be fun. They got James Cook as well. I think he's going to have a very good game. I think, the Bengals are playing on 10 days rest. Like they played on Thanksgiving. They won. All fun and dandy. But it'll be a fun afternoon. Other games on the docket today in the tree for Steelers Ravens and Pro Football Demon. Yeah, that's who it is. It'll be a fun one. Yeah, Jermaine Burton is like the headline of all the he's on the top of top headlines for ESPN. I work late on Saturdays, so I was not able to get my weekly review video done, but we've made some progress on it. I have most of the edits done. I just need to place the pictures where they need to go, and then we are set Gucci. So, yeah, thanks for tuning in. It's going to be a fun afternoon. I'm excited for this game. It's going to be a lot of star power with, Burrow and Allen and James Cook. I think Chase Brown might have a pretty good game today because the Bills' rushing defense is pretty bleh, but who cares? All right. Let me pull up some rosters here just so I don't miss anything. Yeah. There we go. Yeah. All right. So I believe who was it? Josh Palmer is out today for the Bills. Injury report for the Bengals, or the inactives list. I think Trey Hendrickson is still out today. Jermaine Burton is obviously inactive because he can't get his fucking head out of his ass. Cam Grandy is out and Jordan Jefferson's out, but who gives a shit? What else are we going to discuss today? Hopefully a Bengals win. That'll be super fun. Elsewhere, the other games today, the 1:00 games, Dolphins at the Jets. Might be a Devon Achane legacy game. He's been really good. Steelers at Ravens. I am not convinced Lamar is healthy. I have sat him. Oh, Lucian, you'll get a kick out of this. I sat Lamar in a league I'm in favor of Jordan Love. Oh, it's really snowy on that field. So I don't know if we're going to see a ton of passing, but we'll see. But yeah, I'm not convinced Lamar Jackson's healthy. Saints at Bucks. Bucky Irving redemption game. Colts at Jags. From what I understand, the weather is atrocious in Jacksonville. Like, it's pouring rain. So that'll suck. I have already gotten rid of Jacoby Myers in a DFS league because he's solid value, but he will be I don't think he'll produce like he did last week, especially with the weather and like how he did last week. It appears that the Bills have won the toss. They are deferring. And Matt Prater kicks it away. Kicks it away to Charlie Jones, gets it on around the 4-yard line. He's running 25-30, gets a little bit of room, but gets down at around the 33-yard line, and out comes Joseph Lee Burrow. 14:54 left in the first quarter. All tied up. Burrow is undefeated in his last 8 starts, and this is when Burrow gets hot. December is when Burrow gets hot. It's going to be fun to watch. First and 10 at the 33-yard line. Noah Fant in motion. Burrow under center. He takes the snap, hands it to Chase Brown. Running up the middle, gets about 4 yards on the play. Not too shabby. Brought down by Daquan Jones. It's good to see Jamar T. and Andre Yosivas in the starting role. 2nd and 5. 14:23. 2, 1 remaining. Burrow in shotgun. He pitches it to the left to Chase Brown, who's running and gets nowhere on the play. Brought down, I believe, by Ed Oliver. Or no, Deion Walker. Yeah, Ed Oliver isn't even on the roster. I'm a dummy. Brought down by Deion Walker. So it'll be 3rd down and 5. It is frigid in Buffalo, New York. Per usual, Sean McDermott's beard is white as hell. Burrow in shotgun. Got Chase Brown to his right, Jamar to the right. Burrow takes a snap in shotgun. He's looking. Fires it over the middle. Caught by T. Higgins at the 49-yard line. First down, Cincinnati Bengals. You know, we like Jordan Love. I'm going to start him today. I've started Lamar the last 3 weeks, and he is absolutely eating shit. Yeah, T bobbled that ball, but he ended up catching it. You might see a lot of drop passes with the weather today. But great play on the part of T. Higgins. Looks like he had Tre'Davious White in coverage. All right, Charlie Jones in motion. Burrow takes the snap, looking. He fires it over the middle. Caught by T once again. He's gotten the first down, and he is going to be down at about the 41-yard line. They are trying to pile drive him, and the pile is going nowhere. Yep, that's what you got to do. You got to hit the middle of the field. Brought down by Jordan Poyer and Teron Johnson. Burrow under center, single setback with Chase Brown on the 40-yard line. Noah Fant in motion to the left. He fakes the handoff to Chase Brown. He checks it down to Chase Brown. It's complete, but he is brought down and stuffed 1 yard beyond the line of scrimmage. Tackle on the play by Shaq Thompson. Just a little dink and dunk pass. He thought he was going to get something, but an excellent defensive play by Shaq Thompson there. Yeah, that's just a quality football tackle right there. So it's going to be 2nd and 9. Ball at the 39-yard line. Burrow in shotgun. He does a draw play to Chase Brown, who gets he's pushing. They're not going to get much, about 3 yards on the play. It'll be 3rd and 6 with 11:30 to go. There is a flag on the play. Touchdown Dolphins. Devin Neal has scored a touchdown for the Saints. And Jalen Waddle has caught a touchdown for the Dolphins. No score anywhere else. So no one besides Jalen Waddle and Devin Neal. So it's 3rd and 6 with 11:12 to go. Ball on the 36-yard line. Burrow in shotgun. Got Chase Brown to his left. Burrow takes the snap. He drops back to pass. He's got Samaje to his left. He checks it down to Samaje Perine, who is gonna get the first down by about a yard. What a fighting play by Samaje Perine. That was a wonderful play by Samaje Perine. He's a good 3rd down back. He's still got some juice in the tank. And the ball will be at the 29-yard line. I don't think you're going to see a lot of bombs from Joe Shiesty today. You might see a couple, maybe 20-yard passes, but he's got Mike Gesicki in motion. Gesicki in the X spot to the right. He hands it off to Chase Brown up the middle, who gets maybe a half yard on the play up the middle. He was brought down on the play by TJ Sanders, the rookie, I believe. Yep, the rookie out of South Carolina. So it'll be 2nd and 9 with 9:58, 7, 6, 5 to go. It'll be 2nd and 9. Burrow is 4 for 4 passing for 30 yards. It'll be 2nd and 9. Andre Iosivas in motion. Burrow in shotgun. Samaje Perine to his right. Takes a snap. Shotgun. Fires to the right. Dropped by Yoshi. The pass is a little offline. And Yoshi couldn't come back to make the play. Taron Johnson was defending him. But the camera has gone black. There we go. Oh, looks like J.J. McCarthy is done a little bit. Touchdown to Josh Oliver. The Titans have scored on a 14-yard pass from Alec Iomanner to Cam Ward. A lot of scoring so far today. But it's 3rd and 9, ball on the 29-yard line. Burrow in shotgun all by himself. He drops back to pass. He's looking, fires to the right. Caught by Yoshi. It's a 1st down. Gets about 10, 11 yards on the play. It'll be a 1st down, Cincinnati Bengals. Nice play by Andre Iosivas to redeem himself after the drop. He was open too. Caught the ball, let the ball go into his body, and an excellent play. Yeah, it's snowing awful hard, and it's gonna fuck with Burrow's vision a lot. The ball is on the 18-yard line. They are in the red zone. Burrow under center, Samaje Perine in the backfield. Drew Sample in motion. Hands it off to Samaje Perine, who's running up the middle. He's fighting for extra yardage, but he's not going to get much extra. Gets about 3 yards on the play. So it'll be 2nd and 7 with 8:39 to go. Strong opening drive by the Bengals. So far, Joe Burrow has a 95.1 passer rating. He is 5 for 6 for 41 yards. Not too shabby. It'll be 2nd and 7. With 8:20 to go. It is snowing and windy in Buffalo. Ball on the 15-ish yard line. Burrow takes a snap, fires to the right, complete to T. Higgins, who catches it just short of the line of scrimmage. But they're going to give him forward progress. So it'll be 3rd and 1. Defended on the play by Taron Johnson. Scores in the NFL. Dolphins over the Jets, 7-0. Steelers and Ravens are scoreless, but the Ravens have the ball on the Steelers' 24-yard line. Saints, 7-0 over the Bucs with Devin Neal's touchdown. Jags have it 2nd and goal at the 3, but it's a scoreless game. And Daniel Jones has thrown one pass, and it was a pick. So 3rd and 1. Ball on the 18. He hands it off to Samaje Perine, who's running. He gets the first. brought down at the 15-yard line by Deion Walker. So Daniel Jones has thrown one pass, and it's a pick. Titans up 7-0 on the Browns. Commanders up 7-0. Vikings up 7-0 on the Commanders. Falcons and Seahawks are scoreless. All right, 1st and goal from the 5-yard line. He's got Chase Brown to his left. Jamar on the right side, Yoshi on the left side. Burrow in shotgun. He hands it off to Chase Brown. He's running. He's fighting. They're pushing him. They're trying to get him in. They got him in. Touchdown, Cincinnati Bengals. Chase Brown has run it in for 6. An excellent opening drive that took 8 minutes and 16 seconds left on the clock. Rather, an excellent opening drive that took 8 minutes and 16 seconds off the clock. It culminated with a Chase Brown rushing touchdown where he was pile driven in by both teams. It is 6-0 pending the PAT from Money Mac. Kicking might be difficult, but they made a spot for him to kick. Ryan Rico to hold. The kick is up, and it is right down the middle. Folks, it is 7-0. Bengals over the Bills. I am all for this. Now, don't let Josh Allen get cocky. Don't let him do Josh Allen shit. Just ride the momentum. The key, obviously the keys for the Bengals defense is, one, not be the typical Bengals defense we saw at least early in the season. They've improved over the last couple weeks. Jags rushing touchdown by Travis Etienne. Solid play. Well, it's a great start for the Bengals. Their offense looks efficient. They're just going to look to move the ball. They don't need to blow you away. All they need to do is simply move the ball, and they'll be golden. And hopefully their defense runs through Golden. Now Golden, our defensive coordinator. But the Ravens have kicked a field goal. Not Justin Tucker. It's Tyler Loop. Man, good start. Excellent start today so far for Chase Brown and the Cincinnati Bengals. On that drive, let's see some of the stats. Burrow was 6 for 7 for 46 yards. T. Higgins had 3 receptions for 27 yards. Andre Yosivach had an 11-yard catch. Samaje Perine had a 7-yard catch. And Chase Brown had a 1-yard catch. But Chase Brown also had 5 rushes for 13 yards and a touchdown. And Samaje Perine had 2 rushes for 8. That was chef's makeout right there, baby. That's what you got to do. The Bills won the toss. They deferred. And the Bengals were like, hey, we're going to say thank you very much for the ball and just get the scoring started right away. Just keep the momentum. If you can contain Josh Allen, and remember that James Cook exists. Don't let Josh Allen do Josh Allen shit. Don't let James Cook do James Cook shit. You know what you got to do. So, Evan McPherson is ready to kick it away. Ray Davis and Ty Johnson are back to receive. 6:44 remaining here in the first quarter. Evan McPherson lines up to kick. He gets it away. It goes to Ty Johnson, who's running along the sideline, brought down at the 22. Brought down by Joe Giles Harris, and they are moving some lips. There was a little smack talk after that play, but on comes Joshua Haley Steinfeld Allen. The Falcons have kicked a field goal, so there has been scoring in every game, and also the Bucs have scored a Bucky Irving rushing touchdown. Josh Allen back to pass, fires over the middle, caught by Dawson Knox, who gets a ton of yardage on the play. All the way to the Bengals' 45-yard line. The Bengals are worse at defending tight ends. The Bengals are worse at covering tight ends than assless chaps. It's very bad. They left Dawson Knox wide open. Like concerningly open. And it's going to be a problem all day. But the ball is at the Bengals' 45-yard line. Josh Allen is under center. James Cook in the backfield. Tyrell Shavers in motion. Hands it off to James Cook, who gets about 2 yards before he is brought down by Jordan Battle and BJ Hill. So, excellent start for the Bengals, even with the Dawson Knox long reception that went for 32 yards. So it'll be 2nd and 8. Ball on the 38-yard line. Allen fakes the handoff, drops back to pass. He's looking, checks it down in the flat to Ty Johnson, who's running, but he's brought out of bounds by Geno Stone. It'll be 3rd and 1. There is now 5:05, 04, 03, 02, 01 remaining here in the first quarter. The Bengals are up 7-0 on the Buffalo Bills. The clock is ticking. Here in Buffalo, New York. Here, what the hell am I saying? I'm in a t-shirt. I'm not in Buffalo. Ball is on the 36-yard line. Allen is under center. He hands it off to Ty Johnson, who gets some daylight going to the right, and he falls down and slides on the snow. It's going to be a slippery game, folks. Ty Johnson had 6 all by himself, and he tripped and fell and slid about 75 yards. He could have slid into the end zone from there. You can still see Ty Johnson's slide mark, but he hands it off to James Cook, who gets to about the 9-yard line. Ty Johnson, that was all you, brother. Man, what a play. There's a hell of a lot of offense so far today. It'll be 2nd and 6. Ball on the 9-yard line. Josh Allen under center. James Cook in the backfield. Keon Coleman runs to the inside. Allen checks it down. It's complete to Gabe Davis, who gets to about the 4-yard line. And they're trying to drive him, but it's a little scuffle after the play. A little scuffle. But it'll be 3rd and 1 with 3:06 remaining here in the first quarter. Old reliable Gabe Davis with the reception there. 2:58 remaining here. The Bills are 4th in the NFL and 4th in 3rd down conversions at 44%. 3rd and 2, ball on just beyond the 5-yard line with Ray Davis in the backfield. I'm sorry, Ty Johnson. And Josh Allen is swarmed in the backfield on 3rd down by a host of Bengals. Leading that was the turkey man himself, Joseph Ossai. Faked the handoff, and Joseph Ossai was all over it. Joseph Ossai is a fucking dog. Man, what a play. All right, so 4th down, 26-yard field goal attempt by Matt Prater. He is on the right hash mark. The kick is up, and it is good. So, an excellent defensive stand by the Bengals. The Bills got in the red zone. They couldn't get it. So, with just over 2 minutes remaining here in the first quarter, it is Cincinnati Bengals 7, Buffalo Bills 3. There's 1:54 remaining here in the first quarter. Scores from around the league. Dolphins up 7-0 on the Jets. The Dolphins have the ball on the 13-yard line. The Steelers have the ball on the 2-yard line. It is 3-0 Ravens. Saints and Bucks are tied 7 apiece. Colts and Jags 7-0. Jags over the Colts. Shedeur Sanders and the Cleveland Browns have not done shit. Cam Ward's having a great game so far. 4 for 5 for 48 and a touchdown, which of course was to Alec Iomanner. Vikings up 7-0 on the Commanders, but the Commanders are on the 1-yard line. Falcons up 3-0 on the Seahawks. But most importantly for this stream, the Bengals are up 7-3 on the Buffalo Bills. Pack Prods, thank you for tuning in. But it's been a solid game so far. It does not look like... Oh, the Dolphins have scored again. Devon Achane from 13 out. Man. It is a good start for the Dolphins. But yeah, ETN. I have an opponent who has ETN and Chase Brown, but I have Devin Neal and Bucky Irving. Yeah, this is going to be a fun, competitive game. Let's see. I think Omarion Hampton's playing tomorrow. That's pretty tight. The Steelers have scored. Aaron Rodgers. They might have tush-pushed him. The Colts have scored. Jonathan Taylor. Up the middle for a yard. Bears versus Steelers. Oh, Bears. Easy. Yeah, Bears easily. I don't think the Steelers are that good. Like, I know they got Thielen, but I could not care less. DK Metcalf has 2 catches for 59 yards. Impressive. But with a minute 54 remaining, the Bengals are up 7-3 on the Buffalo Bills. Bears-Packers. You're all good as Matt Prater kicks it away. It is to the left. Charlie Jones back to receive. He catches it at the 10-yard line. He is running 25, 30. Has a little bit of daylight. Gets it to about the 43-yard line. Excellent field position. I think, oh boy. Both teams are very good. Oh boy. I'm going to say the Packers. One for my own safety. But the ball's on the 45-yard line. Burrow is under center. Fakes the handoff to Samaje Perine. He's rolling to his left. He fires over the left. Caught by Jamar Chase for a 13-yard catch and a Cincinnati Bengals first down. I think the Packers. Fair. You can still use your white van. There's still an excuse to. You don't have to just because you're not going to kidnap me doesn't mean you can't use a white van. All right, Joe Burrow. Wow, don't clip that. Burrow is under center. He's changing the play at the line of scrimmage. Jamar, I'm assuming to the left, T to the right. Hands it off to Chase Brown, who runs up the middle. gets tackled down below by Jordan Poyer. So it'll be 2nd and 7. Both teams are very good. That's not going to hold up in court. That will not hold up in court. I'm just going to claim that the footage was AI, and that's what we're going to do. Man, it's hard to keep up with all the scoring that's happened. Giggity. All right, 2nd and 8. And it looks like Chase Brown has been brought down in the backfield. So it'll be 3rd and 9. Shaq Thompson brought him down to the backfield. It'll be 3rd and 11. And the first quarter has come to a close. The Cincinnati Bengals do hold a 7-3 lead. And it's going to be an interesting one today. They're constantly blowing off snow. Ty Johnson fell. And it looks like Cam Ward threw a pick. That second drive is a struggle. Seahawks have the ball at the 9-yard line of Atlanta. All right. Let's see elsewhere. Vikings are up 7-0 on the Commanders. Jaden Daniels he's been 5 for 9 for 55 yards. Not much else has changed. Okay. Let's look at the 4 p.m. games. Broncos at Raiders. It's an RJ Harvey legacy game. Bears at Packers. I think the Packers could pull it off. They're hot right now. The Bears are hot. I think they're going to eventually come back down to earth. Rams at Cardinals. Half the Cardinals' offense is inactive, and that includes Kyler Murray. Who won the Super Bowl? Those guys, obviously. Obviously, those guys. Make it a Bengals-Packers Super Bowl. I don't give a shit. Obviously, I want the Bengals in the Super Bowl. Who do I think is going to be in the Super Bowl? My NFC team, I think it's going to be the Rams. Yeah. Because Jonathan Gannon did say that Murray's out he's not going to play the rest of the year. Like it's either his toe or his foot is not healing properly. So they shut him down for the year. And Brissett's been pretty good. It just hasn't translated to wins. But I digress here. The second quarter is about to be underway. Once again, the Bengals are up 7-3 on the Buffalo Bills. Yep. Josh Allen so far is 3 for 3 for 43 yards. Leading receivers for the Bills, Dawson Knox, a reception for 32 yards. Ty Johnson with a 7-yard catch, and Gabe Davis with a 4-yard reception. So Bengals have a 3rd and 11 at the 43-yard line. Burrow in shotgun. He's got Mike Gesicki to his left and Chase Brown to his right. Burrow drops back, or Drew Sample to his left, drops back to pass, fires to the right, caught by Mike Gesicki, who hangs on for dear life and gets the first down. And Gesicki is fired up. Taron Johnson in coverage, but that was just an excellent play. A great throw by Joe Burrow. A perfect throw by Joe Burrow. Kyler Murray is 100% with a new team next year. Jamar Chase in motion, left to right. Checks it down to Chase Brown, or to Jamar Chase in the flat. That might have even been a backwards pass. That might count as a carry. Who knows? But Aaron Rod, that wasn't even a tush push. He just ran it in. Man. The Browns have gotten a field goal while Shedeur Sanders is 2 for 3 for 20 yards. The Bengals have the ball on the 21.5-yard line. Burrow drops back to pass. Fires it into the end zone in the direction of T. Higgins, who makes the catch. Was he in bounds? T. Higgins was in bounds. Touchdown, Cincinnati Bengals. 1, 2. T. Higgins got both feet down. It is 13-3. Bengals over the Bills, pending the PAT. An absolute dot from Joe Burrow to T. Higgins. $13:33 left, pending the PAT from Evan McPherson. The kick is up, and it is good. So, the Bengals have started hot. What a catch by T. Higgins. T has caught the tutty, and we are so back. You guys, the Bengals are hot. I'm not gonna get too optimistic, but I am gonna say that I'm feeling really good about how things are going so far. So that touchdown, I believe, was from 21 yards out. Correct. It was a 21-yard passing touchdown from Joe Burrow to T. Higgins. Now T. Higgins has 4 receptions for 49 yards and a touchdown. Gesicki, Jamar Chase, Andre Yosivas, Samaje Perine, and Chase Brown all have 1 reception. Joe Burrow is 9 for 10 for 95 yards. It's my guy. Times are good. I mean, I know the Bengals are 4-8. Top 5 Bengals. All time. Number 1, Anthony Munoz. Not even close. Number 1, Anthony Munoz. Not even close. He's the best Bengal of all time. Number 2, best Bengal of all time. Hot take, Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow, number 2. Number 3. Boy. That's a good question. I'll be Chad Johnson because he was my first favorite player. All right. I'm going to look this up real quick. Let's say Ken Anderson, number 3. Number 4. Let's say AJ Green. His prime AJ Green was unbelievable. Number 5. Boomer Esiason. Guys, chime in. Is my camera lagging or is it just my Wi-Fi? I can't tell. Because on my end, it looks like I'm kind of laggy a little bit. But no, Ken Anderson and Boomer Esiason have both made Super Bowls. As Ray Davis runs to about the 25-yard line, I believe. Time of possession, the Bengals have had it for 11 minutes and 37 seconds, while the Bills have had it for 4 minutes and 50 seconds. All right, the ball is on the 30-yard line. Josh Allen is under center. James Cook in the backfield. Allen takes the snap, hands it out to James Cook, who's running up the middle, gets about 5 on the play. I am excited for Jaden Reed. He's going to be fun to watch today. The 13 minutes remaining here in the second quarter. All right. I think we are all good. Ball on the 35-yard line, just short of it. Oh, God. Josh Allen takes the snap. He's looking. He checks it down. It's complete to Dawson Knox, who gets to about midfield. Tony Pollard with an 80-yard run. $65-yard run, which still impressive. It was 65. I just checked. Dolphins are up 21-0 on the Jets. 12-11 remaining. Josh Allen under center. James Cook in the backfield. Allen takes a snap, hands it off to James Cook, who's running, gets a little bit of room, gets to about the 45-yard line. It'll be second down. Second down and 4. Still snowing like crazy in Buffalo. So it'll be second and 4 with 11:36 remaining. Ball on the Bengals 45-yard line. Josh Allen is under center. Takes a snap, fakes a handoff to Cook. He's looking, fires it deep over the middle. Batted and also dropped by Keon Coleman with DJ Turner in coverage. Excellent play by DJ Turner, who has been fantastic this year. It was a decent route by Keon Coleman, but it was even better coverage by DJ Turner. All right. 3rd and 4 from the 45-yard line. Gabe Davis in motion. Allen takes a snap and throws it away on a check down, incomplete in the direction of Ty Johnson. It is 4th down, and Allen looks befuddled. That was a rough play. Tyrod Taylor has a groin injury, and his return is questionable today. What an absolutely excellent, what a weird turn of events. It's 4th and 4. The Bills are going for it. Brandon Cooks in motion. Josh Allen takes the snap. He's looking. He's facing pressure. He escapes it. He's scrambling to the left. Fires to the left. It is caught for a first down by Gabe Davis. Josh, what infuriates me when I'm playing Josh Allen, what's infuriating about facing Josh Allen is there are some times where he plays hero ball and he does it so successfully. So Gabe Davis with the excellent play, shoved out of bounds by DJ Turner. It'll be first down, Buffalo Bills. Sip to that, Alani. Ball is at the 28-yard line. Allen under center. He hands it off to James Cook, who runs to the right. Is he going to get enough room? No, he's not. Brought down out of bounds by a combination of Dax Hill and Demetrius Knight. Man, what a solid turn of events. that fourth down conversion is going to be highly consequential. But there's been a lot of action today. Jags scored again. Jacoby Myers with the touchdown. And what's this? Josh Allen goes left. He escapes it. He gets the first down. Oh, this is not good. Folks, Daniel Jones is hurt. Oh my goodness. All hell is breaking loose. Daniel Jones had a non-contact lower right leg injury, which means it's Anthony Richardson season. I'll update this after the play. Josh Allen takes the snap on 1st and 10. He's looking. He's escaping pressure. He's got all day in the pocket. He keeps looking. He's still looking. Fires to the right and incomplete, throws it out of bounds. Okay. Tyrod Taylor is questionable to return with a groin injury, and Justin Fields is already inactive because of knee soreness. Brady Cook is in the game. Oh no, it's not even Anthony Richardson. It's Riley Leonard's season. What the hell? 2 third stringers enter the game within minutes of each other. That is a twist. I can't even focus on this game. Khalil Shakir in motion. Allen drops back, checks it down to Chai Johnson. It's complete. He is still going, but he's brought down and gets a little bit of forward progress, gets all the way to the 10-yard line. It'll be 3rd down with 8:55 remaining. So within minutes of each other, Tyrod Taylor goes down and Daniel Jones goes down. But their backups go down, which means the third string. The backups are already down, which means the third stringer goes in. So for the Jets, it's Brady Cook. For the Colts, it's Riley Leonard. 3rd and 3 from the 10-yard line. Keon Coleman in motion. Josh Allen changing the play at the line of scrimmage. Allen takes the snap, fakes the handoff to Cook, checks it down to the right. It's complete to Dawson Knox, who is not going to get there. Brought down by Geno Stone. And it'll be 4th down and 4. And we'll see what the Bills are going to do. What a turn of events. The Bengals defense has shown up. And I think the Bills are going to be going for it. 4th down, 7:43 remaining here in the second quarter. They've already gotten a 4th down once. Allen takes the snap. He's looking. He's escaping to the right. He's scrambling. Still looking. Trying to play hero ball. Fires it to the end zone. Caught. Touchdown, Khalil Shakir. Josh Allen played hero ball twice on this possession. And both times it was successful. Once to Gabe Davis, and once where he absolutely threaded the needle to Khalil Shakir with Demetrius Knight in coverage, who had no idea that throw was coming. That was a perfect throw from Josh Allen to Khalil Shakir. Pending a flag on the play. Personal foul, roughing the passer on the Bengals, so it's all for nothing. So, Sean McDermott, with that penalty, is saying go for 2. All right, so the ball is on the 1-yard line. Dalton Kincaid in motion, fakes the handoff to James Cook. Allen's looking, fires to the end zone, caught Dawson Knox, and the Bills have successfully converted the 2-point conversion. This is already coming across as an epic duel between Joe Burrow and Josh Allen. We are getting the best of both quarterbacks today. All right, so with that touchdown from Josh Allen to Khalil Shakir and the 2-point conversion from Josh Allen to Dawson Knox, it is Bengals 14, Bills 11. Let's see the play where Danny Dimes got hurt. Oh, no. Oh, no. That happened while he was throwing. Daniel Jones is fucked. Man. You are more likely to see Jermaine Burton next week than you are Daniel Jones. Because Daniel Jones is so fucked. Watch the replay if you haven't seen it. Daniel Jones got hurt. Daniel Jones hurt his leg while he was throwing. This has already been a chaotic week 14. So much has happened. Tyrod Taylor got hurt. This is not good at all. Oh my goodness. This is absolutely a brutal way to start this week for the Colts. Which means we're going to see Riley fucking Leonard. And that is not good. But it's been a great start to the week. Looks like Isaiah Williams, that was a punt return. God damn. Shedeur Sanders has a 1-yard touchdown pass to David Njoku. There we go. Also, Jordan Mason with an 8-yard rushing touchdown. J.J. McCarthy's had a good game today. He's also facing a bad defense. And the Seahawks and Falcons are tied 3-3. I can already tell you this is going to be an excellent game today. Oh, goodness. Matt Prater, the ageless wonder, to kick it away. He boots it away. It's a bit. Kicks it away. It's Kendall Milton on the return. Gets to about the 32-yard line. I'm sorry, that was Samaje Perine on the return. God, if there was no snow in this game, it would be 75-73 in the first quarter. Just every play, just boom, 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 boom. But this is a fun offensive day, and I don't see it slowing down anytime soon. In Bucky, we fuck! Burrow hands it off to Chase Brown, who delayed run, gets about 3 yards on the play before he runs into a pile. You shut your damn mouth, Lucian. Bucky Irving is not hurt. He is healthy. Oh, and it stopped raining in Jacksonville. Maybe no, it didn't. They're all in ponchos. Yeah, the Bengals offense has looked absolutely excellent. Just night and day from the Jake Browning. Darnell INT. I almost started him in FanDuel. I didn't. At least I don't think I did. But it'll be 2nd and 8. Ball on the 33-yard line. Joe Burrow takes the snap, drops back to pass, checks down the flat to the left, complete to Chase Brown, who's looking for some room, and he's not going to get it. Brought down on the play by Matt Milano. And it'll be 3rd and 6. With 6:13, or 3rd and 7, I'm sorry, with 6:10 remaining. Hot take, Jake Browning is better than my butt. 34-yard line, 3rd and 7. Yoshi in motion. We don't joke about that. Burrow takes the snap, checks down over the middle, caught by Mike Gesicki, gets all the way to the 48-yard line. 1st down, Cincinnati Bengals. Are you not entertained? If you don't have this game on, this is an excellent game. The Bengals are in white jerseys, white pants, and white snow. If that was any whiter, it'd be my music playlist. Mike Gesicki so far, 2 catches for 27 yards. Ball is on the Bengals' own 47-yard line. Burrow drops back to pass, fires to the right. Oh, nice pass defense in the direction of Noah Fant, but defended on the play by Taron Johnson. Taron Johnson just reached and leaped and got a hand on it. That was excellent pass defense there by Taron Johnson on a pass intended for Noah Fant. Almost had the pick, too. If he had picked that off in snow, that's the #1 play of the week. But Burrow hands it off to Samaje Perine, who gets a little bit of room, gets about 7 or 8 on the play. And it'll be 3rd and 2, which means it'll be 3rd and 3, and it's 3rd and 3. 4:46 remaining here in the 2nd quarter. I am watching it at my apartment. I live right here in Cincinnati. I live about, if I book it, I live about 15, 20 minutes from Paycor Stadium. A station I watch it on Fox. All right, Burrow takes the snap, hands it off to Samaje Perine. He pushes, and he's going to get the 1st. Ball is on the 42-yard line of Buffalo. Cincinnati's a big city with a lot of suburbs. You are not finding me. I'm not doxing myself. You better not. Burrow so far 11 for 13 with 109 yards and a touchdown, which is to T. Higgins. The ball is on the 43-yard line, 1st and 10, Cincinnati Bengals. Burrow takes the snap, fakes the handoff. He's looking, fires deep to the left, intended for T. Higgins, who catches it but out of bounds. So that counts as an incomplete pass, and T is not thrilled. That was an excellent play by T, though. Oh, and he smacked his head on the back. T smacked his head on the ground, and please be okay. Because this is his first game back from a concussion. Which means it might be a Jamar Chase legacy game, you guys. Who do I got winning the Natty? James Madison. Fuck all of you. I have a buddy who went to JMU who's thrilled. Indiana looks pretty unbeatable right now. I'm gonna say Ohio State. Hate to admit it, I'm not an Ohio State fan. But if Ohio State and Indiana face each other, Ohio State's gonna be coming out for blood. And we are an hour in. But I'm thinking they're gonna face Oklahoma. I don't watch too much college football, but I did watch the game last night. It's quite a bit of fun. Elsewhere in the NFL, there's been a lot of action. It's been hard to keep up with. Jags are up 21-7 on the Colts. Travis Etienne with a 28-yard rushing touchdown. And that's pretty much it. Jags are up 21-7 on the Colts. Yeah, you're going to see a Jonathan Taylor meteoric rise. The Steelers have kicked a field goal, so they're up 10-3 on the Ravens. What a concept. Yeah, T. Higgins on the replay just snapped his head, and it hit the turf. He's pointing to his head, too. Yeah, he's going to be evaluated for a concussion. There's no way they bring him back in. So, 2nd and 10, ball on the 43.5-yard line. Burrow drops back to pass. The pocket's collapsing. He's scrambling to his left. He fires deep downfield. Oh, throw the flag. Here's the flag. Intended for Andre Yosivas. Incomplete, but pass. I understood that reference. But Deion Walker on defense. But that is absolutely, positively pass interference on Taron Johnson, who was defending Andre Yosivas. So, with that pass interference, it is now first and goal. 3:25 remaining here in the second quarter. Good throw by Burrow, too, but if he hadn't hit his hand, that was slightly underthrown. But 1st and goal from the 10-yard line, Jamar Chase out to the left. Burrow drops back to pass. He's looking. He's still looking. He's escaping. Fires it in the direction of Chase Brown, who catches it just short of the goal, or was he in? Favorite young QB, I'm going to go Bart Starr. Was Chase Brown in the end zone? We'll see. Chase Brown might have been just a bit short. That's really close, but they're on the 1-yard line. And Zach Taylor is challenging the spot of the ball. He believes it's a touchdown. God, it is snowing in Buffalo. Lamar is 2 for 5 for 38 yards. Looks like the Bucks have gotten a field goal, so it's 10-7 Bucks over the Saints. Man, this is a weird week for fantasy. So currently, the ball is on the 1-yard line, and Zach Taylor has challenged the spot on the field, pending the PAT. Yeah, Daniel Jones has already been ruled out. All right. So favorite young QB. Oh, Drake May. It's got to be Drake May. Like, yeah, the Patriots had their Super Bowls, but they had their 6 Super Bowls. I do mean Drake May. But you know what? Here's why this version of the Patriots is more tolerable. They are very good, but they don't strike me as a dynasty. They have an elite young quarterback in Drake May. They have a great coach in Mike Vrabel. But like I said, they're very good, but they're not a dynasty yet. The call has been reversed. Touchdown, Chase Brown. Excellent play. And Chase Brown is thrilled. It is now 22-11. Oh, shit. Pending the PAT from Evan McPherson. The kick is up, and it is good. So, yeah, Daniel Jones is very fucked. Oh, golly. I hate this question coming off of a win. But he's fine for now. Okay, so I'm gonna ask the same question I asked about Joe Burrow I'm gonna ask the same question about Zach Taylor that I asked about Marvin Lewis. If not Zach Taylor, who? Brian Flores. But with the PAT is now 21-11. Bengals over the Buffalo Bills. What a play. Not yet. I think he's got to earn his way back as a coordinator. So with 3:18 to go in the first half, the Bengals are up 21-11. Evan McPherson is making room for himself to kick a field goal. And a friendly reminder that Joe Burrow is absolutely, positively him. As McPherson kicks it off, returned by Ray Davis. Gets to about the I don't know yard line because it's so snowy on the field. But Joe Burrow has been excellent today. Oh, goodness. Joe Burrow is 12 for 15 for 119 yards and 2 touchdowns. Sam Darnold has stunk today. Yeah, I'm facing a tough opponent right now, and it's not gonna get any easier. But Josh Allen, 1st and 10, hands it off to James Cook, who's got a little bit of daylight, gets to about the 49-yard line. Excellent play right there. Brought down on the play by Jordan Battle. So it'll be 1st and 10 from the Bills' 49-yard line. 21 to 11, 2:38 here in the second quarter. Just short of the 50-yard line, Khalil Shakir in motion. Tyrell Shavers to the right. James Cook gets the handoff, gets about 5 yards. Brought down once again by Jordan Battle. There's going to be injuries every year. It's inevitable. I saw Joe Burrow hurt his toe in person. It's inevitable. Let's see if anything else has happened in the league. Zach Taylor is grinning from ear to ear. Does not appear anything else has happened. But that is all fine and dandy. Here. Once again, we have some time here in the second quarter. The Bills are driving down the field. It's been an offensive show so far. It's been a great offensive show. We love to see it. Is Shedeur Sanders sucking ass? Shedor's doing fine. Quinshon Judkins with a 58-yard catch. That's check down city. Again, Shedeur isn't the problem, and he also isn't the answer. He's not Mr. Right. He is Mr. Right now. He's getting them by. I think they're going to start Deshaun Watson, which is going to – if the Browns start Deshaun Watson over Shedeur Sanders next year, the city of Cleveland will set itself on fire. I firmly believe that. It'll implode. The citizens of Cleveland, Ohio, will forcibly push. Schmidt's okay. They will forcibly push Huntington Bank Field into Lake Erie. Nobody will be a happy camper in Cleveland if Deshaun Watson starts over Shedeur. Riley Leonard is 6 for 8 for 46 yards and a tutty. Man, what a performance. Tucker might get a job. I think Tucker will get a job somewhere. It's just a matter of where. Like, teams are bringing him in for tryouts. It's just a matter of where. But under 2 minutes to go here in the second quarter. The Bills have the ball on the 49-yard line. The Bills have the ball on the Bengals' 45-yard line with 2 minutes to go. Josh Allen hands it off. It is Ty Johnson, who's not going to get anywhere. Gets about a yard on the play. Yeah, everyone wants Justin Tucker to go to the Browns for the storyline, for the jokes. Man, it is an interesting day. 3rd and 3 with 1:27 remaining. Ball is on the Bengals 43-yard line, and there's a flag on the play. Let's see what the flag is. I think it's going to be a false start on Buffalo. They're moving it back, baby. False start on James Cook. Yup. They got him. So 1:21 remaining. Touchdown Steelers, who? Kenneth Gainwell has scored a touchdown. So 3rd and 3. Tyrell Shavers in motion. Allen checks it down in the flat to Khalil Shakir. It is complete. Gets about 5 on the play. It was 3rd and 8, my mistake. But they did not get it. So it'd be 4th down and 3. I believe this is go for it territory. Looks like the Colts got a field goal. And nothing else has happened. Yep. Allen's checkdowns have been very rushed today. All right, 4th and 3. They're bringing in Khalil Shakir, Tyrell Shavers, and Dawson Knox. And this is where Josh Allen plays hero ball. Josh Allen has not missed a 4th down conversion all day. 1:16 remaining. Josh Allen is 9 for 12 for 97 yards and a touchdown. He is on the Bengals 43-yard line. Ty Johnson in motion. He's got Khalil Shakir and Gabe Davis to the right. Allen in shotgun. He drops back to pass. He fires. It is batted down, and that's an incomplete pass. They're going to try to run it back, but it is not going to be for anything. Chris Jenkins, I appreciate the effort. But Cedric Johnson, the effort on that play was fantastic. The play broke down. Oh, man. Cedric Johnson with an excellent play. Hit Josh Allen as he threw. It was a pass, not a fumble. And that throw hit a Bengals player in the helmet. But Cedric Johnson, I'd rather root for a meteor strike. So the Bengals have the ball on their own 43-yard line with just over a minute to go in the first half. We have 1:11 remaining. The Bengals have been driving the ball, and Joe Burrow is not going to go down in the end of this first half without a fight. T. Higgins is back in the game as well. Burrow drops back to pass, scrambles to the right, fires to the right, incomplete in the direction of Gesicki, but there was contact, and there is a flag on the play. Golly. The Bills are not playing a good game right now. It is pass interference on the defense. Cam Lewis. Oh, I'm sorry. It was a hold on Cam Lewis. Myles Garrett has 0 tackles. Sure, they're double teaming him. And he scores. Falcons got a field goal. Whoop-de-doo. All right, 1st and 10. Burrow drops back to pass, checks it down over the middle, caught by Tanner Hudson, gets the 1st down all the way to the Bills' 40-yard line. We ain't going down without a fight. Bengals are going into this first half. Going into the end of this first half, they're not going down easy. Burrow drops back once again. He's looking, fires to the left, caught by and dropped by T. Higgins. T had it, and the Bills came in at the last second and made sure he couldn't bring it in. So it'll be 2nd and 10. I'm going to be the biggest fucking whore on the planet right now. This sucks to hear because I'm not eligible for super chats. Because I appreciate you guys hanging out. This sucks. Oh, wow. Burrow was brought down in the backfield. He was absolutely brought down. Christian Benford was untouched. You're all good. That felt very whorish. So I'm actually going to take that out of the chat there because it felt whorish. But if you guys wanted to, no slouch whatsoever. We're starving artists here. But Burrow was absolutely smothered in the backfield by Christian Benford. So it'll be 3rd and 18. That was a rough. Gosh. Well, the Bengals have it on the Bills' 48-yard line. Burrow all by himself in the backfield, drops back to pass. He's looking downfield. He's telling people to go deep. He fires it deep over the middle, just over the head of T. Higgins, incomplete. 4th down, and the Bengals would be wise to punt it away. Just out of reach of T. Higgins. Incomplete. And the Bengals, I believe for the first time all day, are punting it away. This actually might be the first punt by either team all day. Ryan Rico, the punter. Khalil Shakir back to receive. Rico gets the snap, punts it away, and that's a bit. And no, it's not. Oren Burks taps it. I don't know why he tapped in like, I'm going to go down it. But 10 seconds remaining here in the first half. Bengals are up 21-11. You know what it's time for, right? P for the defense. Thankfully, my bathroom is right here. We're going to mute the microphone, talk amongst yourselves, get a little acquainted. I woke up, P for the defense. Woke up late because I worked late last night. Hi. Wow, that's insulting. You're just talking to yourself. But there are 10 seconds remaining here in the first half. I think the Bills are just going to kneel it down. They would be wise to do that. Yep, they are taking a knee, and that is the end of the first half. So, a good offensive first half by both teams, but the Bengals have converted just a little bit more. Halftime score, Bengals 21, Bills 11. I'm the MVP. The chair's not the MVP. It's rude. But we are at halftime here. The Bengals are up 21-11 on the Bills. Sorry, dude. Yeah, Jacoby Myers is a fucking king. Oh, man, I'm having a great day in one of my leagues. Oh, goodness gracious. It was about 60 yards. Let's see. I'm trying to find that play. Yeah, that's just a good pass. Just a bullet up the middle. There we go. Yeah. That's a great play. Shooter's having a great game. Granted, it's against not the best defense. The Bengals will see Shedeur Sanders in week 18. Shedor's been very good. All right. Elsewhere around the league, Dolphins are up 24-7 on the Jets. I was looking at their stats. I don't know if you can see it very clearly. Unknown player. That sucks. That's brutal right there. Unknown player. There we go. All right. I'm a little blurry. But come on. Let's see. Elsewhere around the NFL, Steelers are up 17-3 on the Ravens. Bucks 10-7 over the Saints. Bucky is still healthy, so we're good. Fuck. That fixed it. There we go. Okay. Jaguars up 21-10 on the Colts. And the Browns are up 17-14 on the Titans. Vikings 14-0 over the Commanders. And the Seahawks and Falcons are tied at 6 apiece. But most importantly, the Bengals are up 21-11 on the Buffalo Bills. Burrow looks excellent. I don't think Lamar is looking very good right now. Lamar is 6 for 11 for 59 yards and an interception. They are leaning on the run game. Zay Flowers has four aggress. I'm losing in some leagues right now. Ooh, John Mechie finally has a catch. Good call having T. Higgins today. He's been quite good. Let's see. Upcoming projects. I'm finishing up after the game. I'm going to finish up my weekly review video. It shouldn't take more than an hour or two. It should be up sometime in the evening. If you want to become a Schubescriber, if you're not already a Schubescriber, you are welcome to become a Schubescriber, which I think everyone in here is, and I appreciate that. Other projects. I'm going to think about some shorts this week, see when I want to get out there. Is that a credit? I appreciate it, but is that a credit? I'm not sure if it is. I'm not sure that's the biggest accomplishment in the world. I think Lucian has all but just abandoned us here. Ever since Danny Dimes went down, he's like, nah. But it is halftime here. Bengals are up. Still counts. But second half, what are the keys? Continue to force Josh Allen to play hero ball. College things. Because I know I work at the Lucian, where do you go to school? I forget. But I work up at the University of Dayton on the weekends, up at Dayton, Ohio, home of Obi Toppin, among other people. Home of Adam Troutman. But I work up at UD on weekends, and I know that right now is exam time. So that's a school. No offense. No offense. You know what? It's halftime. Oh, Texarkana. Oh, my goodness. Oh, it's right on the border of Texas and Arkansas. Achane is injured. Oh, boy. How injured? Notable alumni. Ross Perot. Hunter Pence. Phil Norton. Cincinnati Reds legend. Ooh. Sometimes I like to text my friend, one of my friends. He's the biggest Reds fan I know. I'll text him random Reds players. So I just texted him Phil Norton. We'll see what he says. I'll just text him random Reds players. But we have a fun time over here. There are some fans with their shirts off, because of course. Yeah, I know it's final exam season. I had some friends come down at University of Dayton yesterday. It's it's a really fun time. I did stand up at in Springdale, Arkansas, which is, I'm assuming, about 3 hours north of there. It's a place called Black Apple Hard Cider. It was a really good bar show. It didn't pay much, but I did 20 minutes, got like $50, which isn't great considering how much travel I had to do. And yeah, and then let's see how far it is from Springdale, because that's where I did my show. It's about 4.5 hours. So looks like the Bengals are coming back here in the second half. Looks like the Bengals are, or the Bills are going to have the ball. Let's see if anyone else has scored. Yeah, I see that little Q next to Devon Achane's name. Come on. There we go. Get that little Q right there. No, you didn't see Brian Thomas's name. Ooh, the Jags have the ball on the 11-yard line. Nothing else has happened, really. Myles Garrett has half a sack. Shedeur Sanders is on fire. Guy's good. I don't know if he's the answer, but we're gonna have to see. But as of now, he looks good. But we're gonna give it time. But it's been a good game for the Bengals so far. Just some statties so I can kill some time. Oh, the Ravens scored. Lamar has run in a touchdown. There we go. Devon Achane got me some points today, so I ain't too mad at that. But stats for the Cincinnati Bengals. Joe Burrow is 13 for 18 for 130 yards and 2 touchdowns. Leading rusher, Chase Brown with 14 rushing yards. Actually, 8 rushes for 14 yards and a touchdown. Samaje Perine, 4 rushes, 17 yards, and no score. Leading receivers, T. Higgins, 4 catches for 49 yards and a touchdown. Mike Gesicki, 2 catches for 27. Chase Brown, 3 catches for 12 yards and a touchdown. I might have to sneeze here in a sec. Jamar Chase, 13-yard catch. Tanner Hudson and Andre Yosivas each have 11-yard catches, and Samaje Perine has a 7-yard catch. For the Buffalo Bills, Josh Allen is 9 for 13 for 96 yards and a touchdown. Leading rusher, James Cook, has 7 rushes for 48 yards. Leading receivers, Dawson Knox has 3 receptions for 45 yards. And Gabe Davis, Khalil Shakir, and Ty Johnson each have 2 catches, with Khalil Shakir having a touchdown. Scores around the league. Dolphins 24-7 on the Jets with 21 seconds in the first half. Steelers and Ravens 17-9 with 16 seconds. Saints and the Bucks 10-7 at halftime. Jags have the ball on the 2-yard line with 24 seconds. They're up 21-10 on the Colts. Browns and Titans 17-14 at halftime. Vikings up 14-zip on the Commanders. Seahawks and Falcons are 6 apiece. And Jaden Daniels just threw a pass that was picked off by Andrew Van Ginkel and returned 40 yards as Evan McPherson kicks it off. And we are underway here in the second half, returned by Ray Davis, who is brought down at about the 25-yard line by Joe Giles Harris. And I'm going to assume that's the 35-yard line. Nope, about the 26-yard line. I'm assuming that might be a taunting penalty. He probably is. That was a non-contact injury. That was a non-contact injury that he suffered while he was throwing. That blows. So on the 25-yard line, the Bills have the ball 1st and 10. The snow has calmed down a little bit, but it's still snowing nonetheless. Josh Allen under center. Khalil Shakir in motion. James Cook in the backfield. Allen fakes the handoff, drops back to pass. He is brought down by B.J. Hill. Sacked on the play, and it is 2nd and 15. Excellent play. Miles Murphy pressured him, and B.J. Hill got around Osiris Torrance and threw Josh Allen to the ground. So it'll be 2nd and 18 with 14-12 remaining here in the third quarter. Josh Allen is under center. He fakes the handoff to James Cook. He drops back to pass, fires it deep to the left, intended for Brandon Cooks, incomplete with DJ Turner in coverage, but there is a flag on the play. No, it is a Bengals home game. I will not be streaming next weekend. I believe I will be streaming the week after, though, because it is the Bengals and Dolphins. It's a Sunday night game. But the Bengals did get flagged for pass interference. There, that might not have been a catchable ball, but that's okay. That's fine. Ball is on the 36-yard line. The Bengals have had a lot of calls go their way. But Josh Allen is under center. Ball on the 36-yard line, 14:02 remaining. Allen hands it off to James Cook, who gets tackled at the line of scrimmage by Geno Stone. Excellent play by Geno Stone, who's really had an up and down year. This is the last year of his deal. Seahawks have scored. Rashid Shaheed ran the ball 100 yards on the kickoff. That's a way to begin. And Tim Patrick has caught a pass. It is now 28-10. Jags over the Colts. 13 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. It is now 3rd and 5. Ball on the 41.5-yard line. The Bills are 1 for 5 on 3rd down. Ty Johnson to the left of Josh Allen, drops back to pass. He's scrambling to his right. He's running. He's got some daylight. He's going to get the first and a whole lot more. Gets brought down at about the 43-yard line in Bengals territory, where it'll be 1st and 10 Buffalo Bills. No, I go to home games because I am a season ticket holder, Daddy. He was brought down on the play by Geno Stone. So the ball is on the 43-yard line. Tyrell Shavers in motion to the right. Allen hands it off to James Cook, who's running up the middle. He runs into a swarm of Bengals defenders, gets about 3 yards on the play. So you got to watch out for the Bills. The Bills have the best point differential in the second half in the NFL. They are plus 80. Sean McDermott makes those second half adjustments. You got to be careful. So 11:29 remaining here. Vikings up 17-0 on the Commanders. Josh Allen drops back to pass. He's looking, checks it down the flat to James Cook. It's complete, and he is brought down at about the 40-yard line by Jalen Davis. So, yeah, the big highlight in the last 5 minutes was the Rashid Shaheed 100-yard return touchdown against the Falcons. Kirk's been mid. Bijan Robinson's had a good game, but no scores as of now. Kyle Pitts, four receptions for 79 yards. God, I hate you, Kyle Pitts. Josh Allen drops back to pass. He's looking, checks it down. It's complete to James Cook. Oh, he's got a lot of daylight. He's running, gets to about the 9-yard line. Brought out of bounds by Demetrius Knight. So it'll be 1st and goal at the 9-yard line. Woo! What a day. Brandon Cook's in motion. Allen under center. Hands it off to James Cook, who gets about 3 or 4 on the play, brought down by a combination of Dax and BJ Hill. So it'll be second and goal, ball at about the 6-yard line. Knew I should have bet on the Vikings defense today. Ball on the 6-yard line. Dalton Kincaid in motion. Allen in shotgun. Drops back to pass. Fires to the end zone. Caught. Dalton Kincaid touchdown. It is now 21-17 pending the PAT. Yep, Dalton Kincaid had it. That might have been one of his first catches on the day. Nope, second catch on the day for Dalton Kincaid. It is now 21-17 pending the PAT from Matt Prater. The kick is up, and it is right down Broadway. So, the scoring continues. It is 21-18. Bengals over the Buffalo Bills. Aided by the long catch by James Cook and the touchdown to Dalton Kincaid. This is going to be a fun second half. Strap in, you Jews. It's going to be a hell of a ride. And I'm ready for it. Is Drake May a clone of Tom Brady? No, because Drake May was a 3rd overall pick and Tom Brady was 199. Man. The Seahawks offense has really not performed to expectations recently. All right, Bears-Packers is going to be very fun. I'm excited for that one. I think that's the game I'm going to watch this afternoon. Rams-Cardinals will be pretty fun. Jaden Daniels is questionable to return again. Jaden Daniels is hurt. And once again, the Bengals are worse at covering tight ends than assless chaps. It's been a score fest so far, 21-18. Bengals over the Bills in a snowy weather game. Yeah, Jaden Daniels apparently took a shot to the elbow. And Marcus Mariota is officially in again. And Jaden Daniels didn't even have that good of a game. 9 for 20, 78 yards, no touchdowns, 1 pick, in addition to 4 rushes for 16 yards. But so far, Joe Burrow is 13 for 18 for 130 yards, 2 touchdowns, no picks. They're nearly identical in terms of production. Allen is 13 for 17. Burrow is 13 for 18. Allen has 136 yards. Burrow has 130. They both have 2 touchdowns and no picks. Well, why would I want to defense? So you're basically asking me if I want a defense full of Jermaine Burtons or a defense full of Jermaine Burtons. They're the same thing. Matt Prater kicks it away. 9:20 here in the 3rd quarter. Kicks it off, received by Samaje Perine. He takes it, gets to the 25, brought down by Jordan Poyer at about the 26-yard line. And out comes Joe Shiesty Lee Burrow. It's been rough today for the Bengals defense. It's been rough for both defenses. But here we go. 1st and 10, ball on the 27-yard line. Jamar Chase in motion. Burrow hands it off to Chase Brown, who gets about 2 yards on the play. Brought down by Matt Milano. All right, so it'll be 2nd and 8. Ball on the 28-yard line. Ball on the 29-yard line. Burrow drops back to pass. He's looking. The pocket's collapsing. He's still looking. Fires deep over the right. Caught but dropped by T. Higgins. T tried to use his hands, brought it down too violently, and that ball went all the way to the ground. He had it in his hands, and he couldn't maintain control. So it'll be 3rd and 8. He had it in his hands, and he dropped it. 3rd and 8. Ball on the 29-yard line. Burrow drops back to pass. They're bringing heavy pressure. Incomplete. Thrown out of bounds in the direction of Jamar Chase. It'll be 4th and 8. Not a good possession for the Bengals. 3 and out there. I'm hoping. I'm going to try to go ham on the views. I'm going to try to go ham on the videos coming up. I have a lot of plans coming up. I'm going to finish up my long form video once this game is over. I have about maybe an hour and a half of editing left. But we should be all good. Ryan Rico back to punt. Gets it away. But there is a flag on the play. We shall see what it is. You're not going to get a lot of bounces because there's a lot of snow. It's a false start on the Bengals. It goes from bad to worse. A false start on Joe Giles Harris. So it goes from 4th and 8 to 4th and 13. They're backing up 5 yards. And like I said, this ball ain't bouncing. So Ryan Rico has to send this one all the way to Niagara Falls. Ryan Rico all the way to his own 10-yard line. He gets it away. Oh, that's a great punt. Khalil Shakir receives it in his own 20-yard line, gets to about the 30-yard line. Ryan Rico did exactly what he needed to do. And back comes Josh Allen. But yeah, if you want to tell your pals to subscribe, if they want to become Schubescribers, they are more than welcome. Trying to get this channel off the ground. I'd love to kind of work for myself one day. I literally, so like a lot of content creators, like they'll do this full time and like it's their job. Like I have yet to make a dime. I have yet to make a dime off of these videos. That's not misinformation. I'm not saying that to get you guys to feel bad. I have literally yet to make a dime. And I get that, I emailed Tom Grossi one day and I'm like, I understand there's no avoiding the grind. There's going to be like, you're going to have a lot of videos that don't get a lot of views, and that's okay. But I fully understand that this is the grind. And Marcus Mariota has thrown a pick. Golly. But yeah, I fully get that there's no avoiding the grind. There's no avoiding just having just a slow build. Like it was a little slower than I expected, but I also didn't expect things to go crazy right off the bat as Jackson Smith-Njigba has scored a touchdown. Sam Darnold to Jackson Smith-Njigba. Yeah, I do that for my long form sometimes if I have enough time. But yeah, I'm hoping that Thielen does a little more than he did today. But make sure to I that's what I usually do. No, I make a long form video every week. I'm gonna try and do I'm stuck on my yearly review video or my weekly review videos every week. Once this game's over, I'm gonna kind of hit the ground running on finishing up my long form from last week and kind of starting to write out my long form from this week. But it takes time, and I understand that. And I knew that, shorts help you it's like TikTok for YouTube. But Josh Allen takes the snap, fires over the middle. It's complete to Dawson Knox. Gets to about the 41 yard line. First down, Buffalo Bills. BRB. You don't got to tell me you're leaving. You're doing your thing. You're not. I don't have you shackled to this live stream. It'd be insensitive of me if I did. Josh Allen has the ball at about the 40 yard line. Allen fakes the handoff to Cook, drops back to pass. He's looking, checks it down over the middle. It's complete to Dawson Knox. Gets about 5 yards on the play. Yep, they're showing Lamar's running. Yeah. So it is 17-9. Steelers over the Ravens. A Steelers win's good. That helps us because the Bengals control their own destiny right now. It would allow, no, we want the Ravens to win. But that does not appear to be the case. All right, Josh Allen hands the ball to James Cook. Gets about 4 or 5 yards in the play. Looks like he got the first. And no other action has happened. Yeah, I'm hoping once the season's over, I kind of do a yearly year in review, long form videos. I'm gonna grade first round draft picks and be like, hey, here's the best draft pick for every team, and congratulations. That was rude. You've been nice. But I'm gonna keep doing the weekly review things. I'm gonna try and sneak in another long form if I can. I'm gonna try and do as many shorts as I can. I'm trying to go as full time with this as I can, so I can grow as quickly as I possibly can. As Josh Allen fakes the handoff to James Cook. He's running. Brunt. He is sacked in the backfield by T.J. Slayton, former Green Bay Packer. So it is second down. Jordan Battle had a pressure, and T.J. Slayton got away from the grasp of Connor McGovern. Brought down Josh Allen. So it'll be 2nd and 14. Ball at the Bills' 48 yard line. Tyrell Shavers in motion. Allen drops back to pass. Fires it to the left. Complete to Keon Coleman. Brought down, I believe, by Joseph Osai. Couldn't really tell there. Could have been Josh Newton as well. Let's see who it was. It doesn't say. But it'll be 3rd and 4. 4:47 remaining here in the third quarter. Josh Allen fakes the handoff, checks down to Dalton Kincaid. It's complete. Kincaid is running. He's got some daylight. gets to about the 25-yard line of Cincinnati. That is a tough blow. Steelers have kicked a field goal. Looks like the Steelers got to about the 24-yard line. I feel like all creators are going to give you the same advice. You know, like, like I keep in contact with Benchwarmer Brand a little bit. I don't want to bother him too much, but he's the fucking man. Reached out to Grassi as Josh Allen hands the ball to James Cook, who's got a little bit of daylight, running to the right, 10, 5, he might have scored. Touchdown, James Cook. And James Cook dives in the snow, and the Bills have taken the lead. James Cook with a 24-yard rushing touchdown. Pending the PAT. Oh, wait. Did that ball come loose before it crossed the plane? Oh, no way did that just happen. That ball came loose before it crossed the plane. So, Zach Taylor, I believe he is challenging the rule on the field. Joseph Osai was the one that made the stop. This might be a game-altering play if this is what happens. The Bengals have challenged. You guys, this might be a touchback. If this is, it is a game-altering play. So in case you missed it, which I'm sure is none of you, James Cook ran the ball 24 yards and was at his dick yard line. And Joseph Osai knocked the ball out of his hands that close to the goal line. This could be overturned. This could be an everlasting love. But we are going to see the call on the field. Do they overturn it? It does look conclusive. Because if so, this is an absolute massive change of events for the Cincinnati Bengals. I'm just going to assume that's Jonathan Taylor. Vikings are up 24-0. Josh Oliver has 2 touchdowns. Never mind. Seahawks are now up 20-6 on the Falcons. That's a huge play right there. All right, so what is currently happening right now is James Cook ran the ball to the end zone and was at the 7-centimeter line. And Joseph Osai might have knocked the ball out of his hands when this would make it a touchback. Mike Pereira is talking. I am not a lip reader. Did it go out of bounds? Did that ball go out of bounds or is it a touchback? This is going to change the course of the game right here. This is as close as it gets. One team is going to be furious at the call on the field. Because as it stands right now, it is still Buffalo Bills ball. This is as close as it gets. I do not. Wow. Oh, there is no way they have a proper camera angle for that. But it does appear that the Bills are going to get the ball at the 30-yard line. So the Bengals don't get the ball back. The Bills get it back instead. But good fortune for the Bengals. Allen all by himself in the backfield. He drops back to pass. He's looking. The pocket is collapsing. He escapes the pressure, being chased by Joseph Osai. And Allen escapes Osai's sack. And Barrett Carter tries to tackle him. But instead he just tried to punch the ball out. Didn't even try to tackle at all. So it'll be second down. So it'll be 2nd and 9. That is a short 9. It's like J.J. McCarthy. Allen drops back to pass. He's looking, checks it down to the left, incomplete in the direction of a wide open Ty Johnson. And it'll be 3rd and 9. Pack prods, who are your 4 players? But there is a flag on the play. Illegal use of hands on the defense. Looks like that is on Dax Hill. Looks like he was defending Keon Coleman. Yeah, that's a hands to the face right there. You said you have 100 points scored with just 4 players. Oh, yeah, I have JSN in the league too. Allen hands it off to James Cook, who gets about 6 on the play. Seahawks up 23-6. Sean Tucker with a 1-yard rushing touchdown. There we go. All right, it'll be 2nd and 5 with 2:20 remaining here in the third quarter. The Bengals are clinging to a 21-18 lead. Tyrell Shavers in motion. Keon Coleman to the right. Allen hands it off to James Cook up the middle. Cook is fighting for extra yardage, but he is only going to get 3, maybe 4 on the play. Brought down by B.J. Hill. JSN, Gibbs, T, Achan, and looks like Cam Little as well. So it'll be 3rd and 1, 1:50 remaining here in the third quarter. The Bengals are up 21-18 with 1:41. James Cook remains in the backfield. He has 14 rushes for 75 yards. Josh Allen under center, Keon Coleman to the right. He checks it down to Coleman, who's running. He gets complete to about the 2-yard line. And it'll be 1st and goal, Bills at the 2-yard line. Just an immediate screen pass to Coleman, who is brought down by DJ Turner and Barrett Carter. We might see a Josh Allen rushing touchdown, and I'm going to hate every single second of it. It is 1st and goal here in Buffalo, 56 seconds in the third quarter. Keon Coleman to the right, James Cook Hands it off to James Cook, who is going to get the touchdown. I think. Wait a minute. What? No! James Cook fumbled, and Oren Burks has recovered, and the Bengals have the ball, and I'm going to clip that. Oh, wow. DJ Turner stripped the ball. Oren Burks recovered it in the end zone. It is a touchback. We waited way too long for that touchback. You guys, I am so here for this. Put DJ Turner in the Hall of Fame. DJ Turner is incredible. Let's go! What a play to prevent a James Cook touchdown. God, I need to watch my words before I definitively make a call. And it looks like Thomas Dewey has defeated Harry Truman in the election, you guys. Tough call. Also, the Atlanta Falcons have defeated the New England Patriots in the 2017 Super Bowl. What an absolute turn of events. Man, also, I am finding out that Bo Bice has defeated Carrie Underwood in American Idol. What an absolute upset. Man. The Bengals defense has really shown out. I mean, as bad as the Bengals defense has been, DJ Turner has been a stud all year. He does everything. He locks down guys in coverage. He made a strip on James Cook, who, by the way, has now lost 2 fumbles in the last 2 games. God. And that was a last-minute swipe, too. So the Bengals have the ball. 1st and 10 on the 20-yard line. Mitchell Tinsley in motion. Burrow fakes the handoff. He escapes the sack. Throws it to the right. Incomplete in the direction of Jamar Chase. But there is a flag on the play. We're going to check to see what that yellow guy is for. Looks like a pass interference on the defense. Taron Johnson. Oh, a hold on Taron Johnson. Yeah, he grabbed Jamar Chase's jersey. What a play. So 1st and 10 on the 25-yard line. Mike Gesicki in motion. Oh, got away with a little bit of a twitch there. Burrow. Draw play to Samaje Perine, who's running, gets about 10 on the play. Stopped at the 35-yard line by Christian Benford. Whew! This is a fun game, folks. What an absolute turn of events. Oh, yeah, I'm getting some laughing, crying emojis, and I appreciate that. But he was just short. It is 2nd and 1. Burrow in shotgun. Got Samaje Perine to his right. And the Bengals are going to call a timeout. Bengals defense, I wouldn't call them good yet, but I would assuredly call them improved. I would absolutely, positively call them improved. If you're watching also and you're not a Schubescriber yet, you can subscribe to the channel. I do plenty of shorts. I have long form videos that come out every week. We have a generally fun time here, but I appreciate you guys tuning in. You guys are the best. Chime in the chat if you haven't already. I'm still new to this whole streaming thing. This is the first year I've ever really done it. So, but I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Lucian, I know you got some college shit going on. I can't subscribe to my own channel. I mean, I can watch, but like, actually, I technically subscribe to my own channel. But I also do stand up. I have some clips coming out, or whenever I get them. I don't really have anything coming out right now. Like, might have some shows in December. Just kind of seeing where the road takes me. But we generally have a fun time here on Shubes on Sports. Become a Schubescriber, become a subordinate, do what you got to do. But this is fun here. We have a lot of fun. But I am going to clip that James Cook fumble here in a little bit because it's very funny. Because in case you missed it, earlier, James Cook had a fumble at the 2-yard line. I'm not exactly sure what happened with that, but it brought it back to the 30-yard line. Then the Bills drove all the way to the 2-yard line. DJ Turner stripped the ball at the very last second from James Cook. And Oren Burks recovered it in the end zone for a touchback. But man, what an absolute turn of events. Also, it looks like Zach Ertz has suffered a pretty significant knee injury. Just got an update from Schefter. Matthew Golden and Jaden Reed are both active today. So it's a fun time. All right, so the Bengals have the ball on the 34-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 1. Mitchell Tinsley in motion. Burrow hands it off to Samaje Perine, who gets the first and about 4 extra yards. So a 5-yard rush by Samaje Perine. What an excellent turn of events. It does not appear that it's the third quarter anymore. It's the fourth quarter. I had to segue out of that. So it's 1st and 10 with 14:24 remaining in the game. 21-18, Bengals over the Bills. Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase in motion, shovel pass to Chase to the left, who's running, gets about 4 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 6. 14:07, 2nd and 5, 14:05, 4, 3, 2, 1. 14 minutes remaining, 2nd and 5 here. Once again, 21-18, Bengals over the Buffalo Bills. Jamar Chase, not a lot of action today. 2 receptions for 18 yards. It'll be 2nd and 5. 9 remaining on the play clock. Samaje Perine to Burrow's left. Burrow drops back to pass. They're bringing heavy pressure. Burrow throws it to the left, complete to Mike Gesicki. 1st down, Bengals. That's how you get rid of the ball. Burrow did not have a lot of time. He just threw it to the first guy he could with Maxwell Hairston in coverage. Tyler Shuck. Shuck, easy. I want to see more than one good game out of J.J. McCarthy. All right. Burrow hands it off to Chase Brown, who gets about back to the line of scrimmage on the play. Looks like he was brought down by Deion Walker, Cole Bishop. but it'll be 2nd and 10. Steelers have scored a touchdown. Aaron Rodgers to Jalen Warren for 38 yards. Saints tied the game as well. Tyler Shuck with the 34-yard rushing touchdown. I did not realize that it just happened. TJ Hawkinson caught a pass from JJ McCarthy. Man, what a sequence of events. The Vikings are up 31-0 on the Washington Commanders. This is just getting ugly for Washington. My preseason prediction for Washington was that they were going to be the highest scoring offense in the NFL. And they're like legitimately one of the worst teams in the league right now. JJ, I believe, has 2 receptions for 11 yards. So it'll be 2nd and 10, ball at right past midfield. Oh, I know. Here at his elbow. Andre Yosivash in motion. Burrow drops back to pass. He's looking. Checks it down. It's complete to Yosivash. Gets about 5 or 6 on the play. Just a good check down to Andre Yosivash, brought down by Cole Bishop. So it'll be 3rd and 4. This might be go for it territory too if they don't get it. Ball is on the Bills 44-yard line. Burrow is in shotgun. He has Drew Sample to his right. Burrow, and there might have been a false start on that play. Oh, timeout Bills. So the Buffalo Bills have called a timeout. Top tier rookie draft. Well, also, Stroud is much more of a passer than Jaden Daniels. Like, Jaden Daniels is a dual threat. CJ Stroud is much more of a passer. Well, it's like when a player has a good rookie year, the sophomore slump exists because there's now extensive NFL tape on him. It was like they've been scouted a bunch. Scouts are much more privy to the player's weaknesses. It's going to happen with Shedeur Sanders, who, by the way, let's check in on Shedeur Sanders. He's doing fine. Well, Jaden Daniels got hurt, and CJ Stroud lacks an offensive line. And CJ Stroud doesn't really have any offensive weapons. Like, he has Nico Collins, who's good, but needs more around him for sure. Like, he has Jaden Higgins, who's fine, and Jalen Noel. Tank Dell's hurt, obviously. That's such a good compliment to that receiver core. I don't think Tank Dell is available in my Dynasty League, but I digress. So once again, the Bengals have the ball. It'll be 3rd and 4 at the 30 or 40, let's whatever. We'll figure it out. Scores around the league. Seahawks are up 30-9. Sam Darnold has thrown a touchdown to Cooper Kupp. Saints and Bucks are tied 17 apiece. All right. Also, Isaiah Likely caught a touchdown earlier. So, all right, we are back in action. Looks like we are 3rd and 4, I believe, 3rd and 6. We're going to see what happens here. It's been a fun game. It's like you haven't seen a whole lot of, like, the Bengals haven't made a whole lot of mistakes. Yep, it'll be 3rd and 4. Ball is at the Bills' 45-yard line. 4th quarter here. Once again, if you have not subscribed to the channel, you're more than welcome to. Thank you guys for tuning in. 21-18, Bengals over the Bills. Burrow drops back to pass to the left, complete to Jamar Chase to the 38-yard line. 1st down, Cincinnati Bengals. What a clutch throw from Joe Burrow to Jamar Chase. Put it right where he needed to go. And an excellent play. So it'll be 1st and 10, ball from the 38-yard line in Buffalo territory. Burrow is in shotgun. He has Chase Brown to his left. High snap. Checks it down in the flat to Jamar Chase, who gets about 6 yards on the play, brought down by Taron Johnson. Oh, yeah. Jaylen Warren just checked it down. Oh, he was all alone on that run-in. Ooh, I don't like that. Low-key wanted Baltimore to win. Actually, high-key wanted Baltimore to win. But the Bengals have it 2nd and 6, ball on the 34-yard line. Burrow drops back to pass. He's looking, throws it to the right in the direction of T. Higgins. It is incomplete. Heavy in coverage was Maxwell Hairston. So it'll be 3rd and 6 with 10 remaining. Burrow so far is 18 for 26 for 157 yards and 2 touchdowns. 1 to T. Higgins and 1 to Chase Brown. So 3rd and 6 here. 8 seconds remaining on the play clock. Burrow drops back to pass. He's looking, throws over the middle, complete to T. Higgins. He's going. He gets to about the 15-yard line, and T gets the 1st down, and he comes up ever so slightly shaken up, but a huge 3rd down conversion by the Bengals. Cole Bishop brought heavy pressure, but T. Higgins was complete. T. Higgins hit his head again. T is, oh man. What a great catch, but also he keeps banging his head. So we got to be careful. Burrow hands the ball off to Chase Brown, who runs up the middle, gets about 4 or 5 on the play. Yeah, T is going to be evaluated for a concussion. All right, 2nd and 7. There's 8:58 in the game. Ball on the 12-yard line. Burrow in shotgun. He's got Chase Brown to his right. 6 on the play clock. Might have gotten away with a false start there. Burrow drops back, throws to the end zone. Gesicki wide open. Touchdown, Cincinnati Bengals. And Gesicki grittying all across the Bills' end zone. It is now 27-18. Bengals over the Bills. I genuinely think Orlando Brown got away with a false start there. The PAT from Evan McPherson is up, and it is good. 28-18. Bengals over the Buffalo Bills. Oh, man. What a game. Gesicki is grinning from ear to ear. I have a friend who looks like Mike Gesicki, so I just told him congrats on the TD. But man, what a play from Joe Burrow to Mike Gesicki. It is now 28-18. Bengals over the Bills. Geez, Tony Pollard. Have a day, Tony Pollard. 17 rushes, 152 yards, and 2 tutties. Oh man, elsewhere around the league, Dolphins are up 24-7 on the Jets. Steelers 27-16 over the Ravens. Saints and Bucks tied 17 apiece. Jags 28-13 over the Colts. Titans up 21-17 on the Cleveland Browns. Vikings 31-0 over the Commanders. Seahawks up 30-9 on the Falcons. But most importantly, your Cincinnati Bengals are winning 28-18. All right. Ty Johnson with Ray Davis right in front of him gets the kickoff. He's still going, gets about the 32-yard line. So once again, the Cincinnati Bengals, the Bills brought heavy pressure. Burrow escaped it as well as he could have, and Gesicki was wide open for the touchdown. Josh Allen drops back to pass. He's looking, throws it deep to the right in the direction of Tyrell Shavers. Did he bring it in? I think he did. So it'll be 1st and 10 with 8:19 remaining. Ball is on the 48-yard line. And it looks like Dalton Kincaid, rather, with a 13-yard gain. Do we need to have a talk? That's what I thought. All right, ball is on the Bengals 40-yard line. That was a quick transition there. Allen drops back to pass. He's looking, fires it deep over the middle. It is incomplete in the direction of Dalton Kincaid. And 2nd and 10. Might have gotten away with the DPI there. Actually, that was more incidental contact than anything. But Jordan Battle almost picked it off, too. That was right in his breadbasket. All right. Josh Allen all by himself in the backfield. Fakes it to James Cook. Josh Allen takes off running. He's got a lot of daylight. 10-5. Road. rushing touchdown, Josh Allen from 40 yards. Josh Allen absolutely all alone. And he runs it in from 40 yards out. And the Bills have scored. It is 28-24. Bengals over the Bills. They left him all alone. DJ Turner had no idea until it was too little too late. Wow. I hate it, but I can't be mad at it. So with that, it is now Bengals 28, Bills 25. This is shaping up to be a wild fourth quarter. What a turn of events. First, the passing touchdown to Mike Gesicki. And then almost instantly, the Bills have a scoring drive. Need that JSN play. Oh, that's the one I need. Man, JSN. Sam Darnold's having a good game too. Man, this is turning out to be a wild fourth quarter. If you don't have the game on right now, you should. It's a fun game right now. I'm a little bummed at my Bangies for not scoring when they needed to. But man, did they leave Josh Allen all alone. Cedric Johnson missed it, and it was just a foot race from then on. Gabe Davis with the excellent block on Dax Hill. And Joe Brady with his fucking shit-eating grin on his face. All right. Matt Prater kicks it away. Kicks it. It goes to Charlie Jones, who gets to about the 33-yard line. So back comes Joe Shiesty. This has been an excellent game. Because a lot of the games I've called have just been duds. Like the Bengals have gotten blown out, or it was the game against the Browns. It's just been kind of meh. But this is like a fun game I'm calling right here. Burrow fakes the handoff to Chase Brown, checks it down to the right. It's complete to Noah Fant, who gets 10 and more, jumps over Jordan Poyer, and gets the first. Nice play from Joe Burrow to Noah Fant. And there is now 7:04 remaining. 28-25, Bengals over the Bills. There's now under 7 minutes. The Bengals have the ball at the 48-yard line. Joe Burrow is in shotgun. Mitchell Tinsley in motion. He hands it off to Chase Brown, who spins up the middle, gets about 2 on the play. Gets to about the 45-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 8. Man, this is real exciting stuff we have going on right here. But it is 2nd and 7. The Bengals are really doing what they can to burn some clock here. 2nd and 7. 6:13 remaining here. 28-25. Bengals over the Bills. Burrow drops back to pass. Throws over the middle. It's complete to Jamar Chase, who's fighting. He gets the first down. Gets to about the Bills' 32-yard line, but there is a flag on the play. We're going to see what the flag is. And based on the way the Bengals are celebrating, it is against the Bills. It is against the Bills. Penalties declined. First down, Bengals. Oh, Larry Ogunjobi with hands to the face, the former Bengal. Jamar fought for those yards. Ball is at the 33-yard line. Burrow is under center. He's got Chase Brown in the backfield. Checks it down. What the fuck was that? No way! Burrow has thrown, oh my goodness, Christian Benford. Just as the Bengals were driving, what the fuck was that? He threw it right to Christian Benford. Are you fucking kidding me? That was atrocious. Joe Burrow. I cannot believe that just happened. What the fuck was that? That might be the worst pass I've ever seen Joe Burrow throw. That is absolutely unbelievable. Joe Burrow tried to check it Joe Burrow tried to check it down to Jamar Chase. And Christian Benford was right there. I am in disbelief. That is absolutely unbelievable. I cannot believe that just happened. That is legitimately the worst pass I have ever seen Joe Burrow throw. It literally feels like the earth is standing still right now. Matt Prater kicked it away. What the fuck? That's Charlie Jones. I don't even know what to think right now. How do you recover from that? I don't even know what to think right now. I can't even call the game right now. I am in shock. Joe Burrow drops back to pass. Batted again and picked again! Are you kidding me? Joe Burrow has thrown a second interception in a row. Matt Milano with the interception. Are you kidding me? What has happened? Oh, I'm sorry. That was not Matt Milano. That was AJ Epinesa with the pick. Batted by Phillips and intercepted by AJ Epinesa. What an insane turn of events. I cannot believe what is happening. As Josh Allen hands the ball to James Cook, who runs up the middle, gets the first down to about the 19-yard line. And it looks like Geno Stone is down as well. I am in disbelief. That is, I don't even know what to think right now. I don't even know what to think. So, if in case you missed it, Joe Burrow tried to check it down to Chase, tried to dink it over Christian Benford, but Christian Benford was like, nah, no, thank you. I'm going to take that. And he ran it to the house. And then on the very next pass that Joe Burrow threw, it was batted at the line of scrimmage by Jordan Phillips and intercepted by AJ Epinesa. An absolutely surreal sequence of events. Am I milking this for content? Not really. I cannot wait to watch that back. I cannot believe what just happened. I am absolutely clipping those. Oh my God. That is... You're literally watching a crash out. So, I have never seen... Wow. Burrow tried to basketball pass a football to Jamar Chase. And he couldn't do it. Oh, now you chime in, Lucian. This is unbelievable. The ball is at the 39-yard line with 4:53 remaining. Allen drops back to pass. He's looking, fires it to the left. Caught by Dawson Knox. 20, 10, gets down to the 7-yard line, and the game just goes from bad to worse. What an incredible and surreal sequence of events. I am in shock at what has happened. Allen hands it off to James Cook. He's fighting, gets to about the 2-yard line, and he will be down there. The Bengals had this game. They had it. An utterly shocking sequence of events. The ball is at the 4-yard line. Allen takes the snap, hands it off to James Cook, who gets to about the 3-yard line, tackled by Geno Stone, who is back. So, it'll be 3rd and goal with 3:15 remaining. If the Bengals hold the Bills to a field goal, they will somehow have a chance to tie the game. You have to hold them on this play. All right, here we go. 3rd and goal from the 4-yard line. I cannot believe what I'm watching. 3rd and goal. James Cook is in the backfield. Allen is under center. He hands it off. He fakes the handoff. He's looking. He's going to try to go for the end zone. He throws it. It's complete. Is it? Dawson Knox has caught a touchdown, and the game has gone from 28 to 25. Bengals to now 38 to 28 in a matter of minutes. I don't know if Dawson Knox had control there. But as of now, I think the Bengals are out of challenges, so they can't challenge it. It is incomplete. Incomplete. The Bengals have a fighting chance. Statistics from this game. I don't even know what's happening. I'm just so glued to this game right now. Jags got a safety. Titans up 28-17. Tony Pollard's been him. And the Bills are going for it. On 4th down with 3:09 remaining. They were that close. They are on the 3-yard line. Allen is under center. I formation. James Cook in the backfield. Jackson in motion. Allen drops back to pass. He's looking. Throws in the end zone. And Jackson Hawes is wide open for a Buffalo Bills touchdown, and they are doing snow angels in the end zone. And TJ Slayton and Dalton Kincaid are throwing words at each other. This team has absolutely fallen apart. Josh Allen had all day in the pocket, and Jackson Hawes was wide open. He just stood there and grabbed it. It is now 38-28 Bills, pending the extra point from Matt Prater. So in a matter of minutes, the game has gone from 28-25 Bengals to 39-28 Bills. I cannot believe what is happening right now. The meltdown. Oh my goodness. That was unbelievable. So, in a span of 2 minutes and 22 seconds, the Bills have scored 14 points. Not now. As Charlie Jones takes the kickoff and he gets to about the 34-yard line, and Joe Burrow is back on the field. I can't believe I'm saying this. Hi, Sox fan. But I am nervous to watch Joe Burrow throw a football. Thank you, Sox fan. But Bengals have it 1st and 10 on the 34-yard line. T. Higgins on the right, T. Higgins on the left, Gesicki and Jamar on the right. Burrow drops back to pass. Is anything bad going to happen here? A one-handed snag by Mike Gesicki. Just when you think you've seen it all, a one-handed catch by Mike Gesicki. Burrow, they're on the 29-yard line, checks it down. It's complete to Gesicki again, who is trying to get out of bounds, and he does. 2:25 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Oh, it comes up as it comes up as your YouTube screen name now, or your YouTube username now. Well, hello, J-Dubs again. But the ball is at the 24.5-yard line. Burrow is in shotgun. He drops back to pass. He's looking. He's facing pressure. Throws it deep to the right to the end zone. And dropped by Chase Brown in the end zone. He had it and he dropped it. And it'll be 3rd and 6. Went right through his hands. Good defense on the play by Cam Lewis. We are 3 hours into the live stream, and it'll be 3rd and 6. 6 seconds on the play clock. 2:19 here in the game. Burrow Drops back. Throws it again to the end zone. He's got T. One-handed catch for a touchdown. T. Higgins has done it again. This game just continues to have plot twist after plot twist. This is the best game this is the, not the best, this is the wildest game I've called all year. A one-handed catch by T. Higgins while being dragged by Tre'Davious White, and the Bengals are going for two. Bengals are 2 for 3 on 2-point conversions. This will make it a 3-point game. Burrow drops back. He's looking. He might not get it. He fumbles. It's recovered by Buffalo, and the Bengals fail on the 2-point conversion. So with 2:13 remaining, Burrow had all day in the pocket, and the ball slipped. He ran into Dylan Fairchild. And the Bengals now have to rely on getting an onside kick. And the Bengals now have to rely on getting an onside kick on a field where the ball won't bounce. This game, I mean, like, Bengals-Bears is probably the most insane game I've seen all year. Can we have a normal game for once? So it is now 2:13 remaining. (39-34). Bengals over the Bills. Evan McPherson kicks it away. They're not onside kicking it. It is caught by Ray Davis. And they get to about the 30-yard line. So, after a wild sequence of events, the ball is on the 30-yard line. The Bengals have the 2-minute warning and 1 timeout. I'm not even checking other scores right now. Hands it off to James Cook, who gets nowhere. Call a timeout. Timeout. Okay, you know what? Good call right there. They let it go down to the 2-minute warning. And they still have a timeout. So, with 2 minutes remaining, it is Bengals, Bills. The Bills have the lead 39-34. This game has been insanity. The fact that I have only 4 people watching, which I appreciate you if you're watching, by the way. This is like an insane game. Can we have anything normal? And now we have Zach Braff and Donald Faison in another commercial again. Take a class in your attic. That dead spot is gone. No, we can't have a normal game. But it is 39-34 Bills over the Bengals. The Bills have it 2nd and 7. There are 2 minutes remaining. We have reached the 2-minute warning. Just absolute just the least normal game I've called all year. But there are 2 minutes remaining. While I have a moment to breathe, let's check some other scores. Titans up 31-17 on the Browns. Commanders Vikings has gone final 31-0. Seahawks have beaten the Falcons 37-9. Dolphins are up 34-10 on the Jets. Steelers and Ravens 27-22, but the Ravens have the ball in the Steelers' red zone. Saints up 24-20 on the Bucks, and the Jags are up 36-13 on the Colts. Nick Mullins has entered the game for the Colts. This is truly crunch time right here. It feels like the Bengals' season is on the line. If the Bengals lose, they clinch a losing record. 2 minutes to go here. Tyrell Shavers in motion. Allen fakes the handoff. He's looking. He is sacked in the backfield by a host of Bengals and a massive that's a massive 8-yard loss. It is now 3rd and 15. Joseph Osai led the pack with the pressure, and Geno Stone was there to give huggies to Josh Allen. And this game has not gotten any less crazy. It is now 3rd and 15. If the Bengals get the ball back, they will have the opportunity to win. And this is where Burrow gets ice in his veins. They have to make the stop here. Do the Bills check down? Allen is he's got Ty Johnson in the backfield to his left, then he moves to his right. 3 seconds on the play clock. I am nervous right now. Allen takes the snap, shotgun. He's escaping. He's going to run. Does he get the first? Josh Allen gets the first down, and the game is all but over. Josh Allen has pretty much sealed the game for the Buffalo Bills, and it'll be 1st and 10, and that'll do it. What an absolutely season-altering sequence of events. Burrow throws the literal worst pass I have ever seen him throw to Christian Benford as Josh Allen takes a knee. It'll be 2nd down, one more knee, and that's going to do it. I am in utter shock at how this game has turned out. Allen takes another knee, and the game clock is now shorter than the play clock, and it appears that the game will go final. What an absolutely brutal sequence of events. The Cincinnati Bengals have fallen to the Buffalo Bills by a final score of 39-34. Burrow was impeccable for 3.5 quarters. And then the bottom fell out of the team. Christian Benford had the most gimme pick six I've ever seen. And on the very next play, Burrow threw a pick to AJ Epinesa, who I originally thought was Matt Milano. And then just when the Bengals had the Bills 3rd and long, Josh Allen ran it for about 20 plus yards and sealed the victory for the Bills. That was insane. I have a lot of clips I got to make. I have a lot of editing I got to do. I'm just one guy. I'm going to make these clips. I'm going to have it up within the hour. But folks, thank you guys for tuning in. That was the live stream. The Bengals have officially clinched a losing record. If you tuned in, like Pack Prods, Lucian, J-Dubs, I appreciate you guys. But just what a demoralizing loss for the Cincinnati Bengals. And the game has gone final. 39-34 Bengals lose to the Bills. AM radio is going to be an absolute nightmare. So thank you guys for tuning in. You guys have a good one.